So we have done the mind map of this chapter from the Diary of Annie Frank by Annie Frank. Now we will take it to a more matured level and we will understand the perspective of this story, the plot that we have understood in the mind map in a more matured way. Firstly, while talking about diary writing, Annie mentions these things. One is, paper has more patience than people, she tells. Why? Because she has never got any good close friend. Though she had many people in her life, loving family, still she was lonely. She names her diary Kitty. She personifies the diary. She takes the diary as a human being rather than just a thing of pen, just a thing made up of paper. She considers her diary her friend. What is found in the diary? A brief sketch of family is found in the diary. And we very well understand that she was depressed and she was not very happy with the members that she have in her life, though she has a good home. So she took the shelter of the diary to write about her emotions. So if question comes about the diary writing process of Annie, you have to mention these 4 key points, and under that each point you have to write the details. The main key points will be this. And when about writing the brief sketch of the family, you have to write about the informations and all those things. So mainly why she wrote the diary, as I've mentioned in the mind map, you'll see the first 2 points over there, that she was not an expert writer, but she didn't care what people would think. Instead, she wrote her diary just to unburden her thoughts from her heart, as because she didn't have anyone to speak. So all these things you have to mention in the first key point, like paper has more patience than people. Then coming to that next point is Kitty, her diary, her friend. This will be the 4 major key point that shows the main mentality of Annie, and under each key point you can write as much as you wish. Next we will talk about Annie's problem as a student. So problems of a student, or Annie's problem as a student, includes firstly that she mentions that the class was shaking with fear. The teachers will decide in the next meeting who will move up and who will be kept back. So who will pass or who will fail, all these things. The whole class was afraid of all these things. Now she tells that it is difficult to predict the decision of the teachers, difficult to predict for a student that who will pass or who will not pass, because the teacher has a other level of knowledge. The teacher has already passed those classes, but for the student, these classes are totally new. They are learning for the first time, so they don't understand something. It's not their fault that they are not understanding something. So sometimes it's very difficult for them to predict the decision of the teacher, that what is happening. Next, she is not worried about herself or her friends. She's sure she's a good girl. She understands everything. She tries to understand everything. She works hard. So she tries to accompany whatever her teachers are telling, all those things. And so she's not worried about herself nor her friends. But she's not very sure about maths. She's not good at maths. So she's not very sure that whether she will pass or fail in maths. Mr. Kissing, the maths teacher, does not like her because she talks too much. So this is another problem, that she talks too much and the maths teacher does not like her. And as a punishment, Annie gets to write an essay on a chatterbox. So a essay on a chatterbox, as because she continuously talks so much, so she's compared to a chatterbox, and it is told that write an essay on the chatterbox. It is told by whom? By Mr. Kissing. To whom? To Annie. So these are the problems that every student, or especially Annie, faces, that they can't predict that who will pass. Teachers become unpredictable to them. They're very nervous on the day of result. and she's not sure about maths, but for other subjects she's confident, just like a student is confident that I will pass in this subject or I will fail in this subject. In that manner she is also having those emotions inside her. And she talks about a particular teacher who dislikes her. Like many students have this type of problem, so these are the problems that a student face, especially in the view of Annie. Now we will come to see Annie's talkative nature and the first punishment of essay writing. So Mr. Kissing, the maths teacher, does not like Annie a lot. Why? Because she talks too much. So a talkative nature is seen here. He punishes her by giving her an extra homework. So Mr. Kissing gives Annie extra homework to write on a chatterbox. Why? Because she talks. But Annie was very argumentative. Annie is very intelligent girl. So Annie argues. Annie tells that talking is a student's trait, means it is a characteristic of each kid to talk. She promises, she is a good girl, so she promises that she will keep it under control. But she thinks that she can't control it. Why? Because she thinks that it is an inherited trait. So I have told you what inherited trait means. So she thinks that it's an inherited trait, from she has got this from her mother. Her mother used to talk, and so she will also talk. And what is the result? The maths teacher laughs at Annie's argument. After hearing these arguments of this kid, the maths teacher laughs. Annie is not a nonsense girl. She doesn't write anything in the essay. She's a very intelligent girl. She does not write on chatterbox what teacher chatterbox, what are the characteristics of chatterbox. She does not write like this. Instead, she relates herself. She understands that by the word chatterbox, Mr. Kissing wants to mean that it is you, Annie, that I am meaning you, that you are the chatterbox. So Annie understands this hidden meaning of the chatterbox title, and she gives the arguments, she keeps her side. She talks about herself that no, sir, these are the things. These are the things I have. I have these arguments from my side, that why am I talking? Okay. So she's a very intelligent girl. Annie argues so much. She's so intelligent. She's having so many logics behind her that when given a second essay, she writes again. She hands over the another essay also on incorrigible chatterbox. She hands that essay also. In the first essay, already I have mentioned you 4 points. For the second essay, remember that she hands over that essay also. But what happens? The Mr. Kissing gives her another punishment. What punishment? Gives her another essay. Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. But this time Annie is determined to turn the table. Annie is disturbed that why is this happening? I am talking and they're continuously punishing me like this, giving me essays and essays to write. And because I already have these arguments from my side. So these are the things that's going on in Annie's head. And Annie is determined that I will tell that I am right, I am not wrong. So I will turn the table. Turn the table means to change the course of something. Like this time Annie is being targeted by Mr. Kissing. The teacher is targeting Annie. So Annie is sure that no, I will provide my side. I will tell my side. So Annie takes the help of Sani and she writes a poetry. So this intelligent girl Annie writes a poem about the mother duck and a father swan with 3 baby ducklings. The ducklings are bitten to death by the father because they quack too much. Mr. Kissing understands the poem and its message right away. So Mr. Kissing understands that he is compared to the father swan, and baby Annie is compared to the baby ducklings, and that the baby duckling, that is Annie, is bitten by the father swan, that is Mr. Kissing. Why? Because Annie talks too much. And what is the way of biting? That is punishment, giving punishment. So Annie is very sharp-minded. Annie compares herself with the baby duckling, and Mr. Kissing is compared to the father swan. So Annie writes, the word is writes, okay, writes an essay with proper arguments on talking. So she does not only talk, she's not like that type of a girl who continuously talks about any topic. She is a very intelligent girl, you must see here. She talks with proper arguments. She has those arguments, she has the knowledge, she knows how to write a poetry. She is good in study, she knows that yes, I will pass in all the subjects. She is confident, she is a good girl. She is not like that she doesn't have enough marks in her pocket and she is talking so much, she is disturbing the class. She is not that type of a girl. She is a good girl. She is in the process of growth. She is knowledgeable. She knows how to, she wants to write poetry. She knows how to compare something in poetry, how to compare someone in poetry, in which way. She knows all these tricks. She is good in studies. She has some hidden talents. So while writing Anne's character, if question comes, you have to mention all these things. And he writes as many times as she is given punishment. She never tells that no, I will not write this. She does not argues with the teacher that I'm not going to do this. She does not questions the teacher. Instead, what she do, she follows the teacher and she tells that I will. She gives all the essays that is given to her. Annie thinks of writing a poetry. You can see the creative mind of Annie, because Annie thinks that she will write a poetry this time. Annie compares herself with the baby duckling and Mr. Kissing is compared to the father's one. So all these are Annie's talent. Now coming to the central idea, we will see two central idea over here. First one is Annie talks about being lonely and having no one to talk to despite being surrounded by family and around 30 people whom she can call her friends. Okay. Thus, she takes the decision of writing her feelings in a diary. It is unusual for her to write in a diary, but she really is in need of a true friend. Thus, she decides to name her diary Kitty. Okay, so she does not have a very good friend. She talks about being lonely. She has a loving family. She has 30 people whom she can call friends. Thus, she takes the decision of writing her feelings in a diary. Okay, why? Because though she have everyone, still she is depressed inside her heart. She can't share all her very dear about emotions in the being afraid that someone will misunderstand me or someone will not be able to understand me. So she does not want to share anything with anyone for the fear of being judged by people, for the fear of being misunderstood. So what she does, she write all her feelings in her diary, because at least the piece of paper is silent when Annie is expressing her emotion. When Annie is angry, the diary will support her. When Annie will cry, the diary will support her. When Annie will be happy, the diary will support her. Never ever the piece of paper will tell you that no, you are wrong. Never ever the piece of paper will judge you. So she writes all these things in her diary. Sharing all our emotion with some people, with our guardians or with our parents or with our friends, is very much necessary, as because here this part is played by the diary acts as a friend of Annie. So someone, our generally our parents should be there, who should take this place, that with whom we can share everything. Okay, so in that way, what will happen when we will get such a friend in our life, things will be much easier. Okay, and diary writing makes this Annie, or makes even it makes us improves our writing skill also. Okay, so these are the things that we get, the central idea that we get of Annie's character, Annie's depressed nature, Annie's writing skills, all these things we get from this portion. Coming to the next central idea, it is a very inner meaning. Okay, it's a very deep meaning over here. Anyone could write senseless stuff, okay, while leaving big gaps in order to fill up number of pages and submit the assignment easily. As because Annie was told to write those essays, If any other student was there who was not so intelligent, what would have that person done? As I have told you, that person would just write anything, that this is a chatterbox, these are the characteristics, this is that, that is what. All this senseless stuff that person could write. Why? Just to fill up the pages, fill up the big gaps in the pages, the number of pages, and submit that essay to the teacher. That would have been done if it was a normal student. But what is special about Annie? Annie wanted to give such arguments which could prove that it was necessary for her to talk. She was a very intelligent girl, as I'm telling you, so she did not wrote any nonsense stuff. While she was talking, she was intelligent also, so she provided sufficient arguments that why it was necessary for her to talk. She wanted to write sensible stuff. She was a sensible girl and she wanted to write sensible stuff. There was nothing nonsense about it, nothing senseless about it, okay? So, while coming to the inner meaning, you can see loneliness of adolescence. Adolescence is a age when you grow from a baby to adult, like 13, 14 and these ages, okay? So, the loneliness of the adolescence of a young girl of that age is shown over here. She needs a true friend which she doesn't have, in spite of having a loving family. Perpetual feeling of being lonely and misunderstood, a thing that comes in her mind that I am lonely and I am misunderstood, makes her a dedicated diary writer. She becomes a very dedicated, she is dedicated towards her, she loves her diary writing, makes her a dedicated diary writer, and she colors the experiences of her life in the diary. Colors the experiences of her life means write the experiences of her life. In literature, the word, if you hear some word like this, that color the experiences, the color will always mean what? Writing, okay? Like image, I have told you, when something is written and we get a picture in our head, that is known as image. Similarly, color, these types of words related to painting are related to painting means writing only, okay? So she colors the experiences of her life in her diary and she expresses herself through the diary every day. Okay, so these are the inner meaning that we get. So, firstly, if question comes on diary writing, this will be the major point, and you have to write details in that. The brief sketch of the family, whatever is there, I have given in the mind map. I have tried in the mind map to write the perspective of Annie, like I have done that, I have done those. All those lines are taken from the book itself in the mind map that I have provided. So if you are going to write any quotation, you can take this from the mind map. That's why I have given in the perspective of Annie over there, so that the lines written in the books only, you are going to read those lines only from the mind map also, and that will be easier for you if you want to include those lines in your answer. Because when you will include any line without changing its structure from the book itself, the examiner always thinks that okay, this boy or this girl have studied so much, so it makes a very good impression on the examiner if you mention direct quotes from the book. So I have tried to include all the main things of the main lines that we can have from the text, so that by reading the mind map itself, as many times as you will read the mind map, you will read a small version of the book itself, okay? But please kindly go through the text, read it line by line, and when you will be writing this type of answers, try to include as many points as you can from the book itself. Like when the heading is there, brief sketch of the family is found in the diary, read the paragraph over where the that is mentioned, that I mentioned in the mind map also. Read that paragraph from the book, and then read that small point wise thing in from the mind map also, and then write the answer, okay? So read the lesson also, read the text also. If question comes on problems of student, these points are to be mentioned. And his talkative nature, her first punishment, her argumentative skill, her second and third punishment, her intelligence, her creativity, her talents, all these points will be there, okay? And as I've told you about the central idea, Two central ideas will be over here, both of which will are shown from different perspective. While one talks about the importance of diary writing, the another talks about the way a student should write, the way sensible stuff should be included in writing, and finally the inner meaning, the depression, the boredom, the loneliness of Annie. Okay, these will express her characters also. So go through the text first, and then read the mind map again, and go through the text again and again as many times as possible.